Hello everyone, today we are going to start with lecture 6. It is going to be a writing lesson. The title of our writing lesson is From Paragraph to Essay, and it's going to explain to us how do we move from paragraph to essay and how do we write an essay and what is an essay. First of all, we are going to remember, we explained this 2 weeks ago, but we are going to recall what we explained. What is a paragraph? We said before that the paragraph is a group of sentences that discuss one main idea. The paragraph is made up of three main parts, which are the topic sentence, the supporting details, and the concluding sentence. The topic sentence is usually the first sentence in the paragraph and it holds the main idea. The supporting details are ideas that develop and support the main idea, which is the topic sentence. And the concluding sentence is a sentence that restates what was mentioned in the topic sentence using different words. A sample paragraph, as you can see here, is self-confidence is an important trait that helps you in several aspects of your lives. This is the topic sentence because it's the first sentence in the paragraph. To begin with, people with self-confidence manage to deal with difficult situations and overcome challenges. They do not fear hardships because they believe in their powers. This is why such people tend to be very successful in life. They simply don't give up. In addition to that, people who believed in themselves don't mind what others say about them. They accept what they are and they are proud of it. Furthermore, if they think that what they're doing is right, nothing and no one will stop them. In conclusion, having self confidence can help us be our best selves and thrive in society. As you can see, this is the paragraph, a sample paragraph. It is made up of a topic sentence, supporting details, three supporting details, and a concluding sentence. And as you can see, we use transitions such as to begin with, in addition to that, furthermore, in conclusion. And these transitions are very important. Why? Because they make our paragraph connected and they bring all ideas together. They link all ideas together so your essay won't be boring and not connected. Now we are going to move to the main part of our lesson, which is what is an essay. So, a paragraph, as we said, is a group of sentences, while an essay is a group of paragraphs, but they discuss one main idea. So, a paragraph is a group of sentences, while an essay is a group of paragraphs that discuss one main idea. Now we are going to talk about the three main parts of an essay. What are the three main parts of an essay? The first part of an essay is the introduction. This is the first part of an essay. A good introduction includes three main elements. What are three main elements of an introduction? Or what are the three main parts of an introduction? The three main parts of an introduction are the hook, the background information, and the thesis statement. We are going to explain the three of them. What is a hook? The hook is the first sentence of your essay. Why is it the first sentence? Because in the hook, we should write a sentence that grabs or attracts the reader's attention. So this sentence should be catchy. It could be a question, it could be a sound effect, it could be a figurative language, it could be a shocking statement, it could be a quote, and so on. So, the hook, as we said, is the first sentence in the introductory paragraph, in the introduction, and it should be a catchy or attractive sentence. So this is a definition of the hook also. It's a sentence or group of sentences that capture the reader's attention and interest. It is generally the opening component of an essay, article, or story. It is meant to entice readers so that they will want to keep reading. So it means that the hook is a sentence that grabs the reader's attention and motivates the reader to read more and more, to keep reading your essay. What are some types of hooks? Some types of hooks are question hooks, facts, a quotation, Anecdotal hook, it means a short story. Description hook, it means describing something. Statement, metaphor, simile, any kind of figures of speech might also be a hook. So a hook is the first sentence of the introductory paragraph, and it is a catchy sentence. It should be a catchy and attractive sentence, and there are many kinds of hooks. Now, after you write the hook, which is the first sentence of an essay, you move to something else, which is the second part of the introduction, which is called background information. What do I mean by background information? Background information are general information or general knowledge about the topic you are writing about. So for example, let's say that our topic is about the harmful effects of having an unhealthy diet, for example. Okay, so then you should write about the unhealthy diet, but using general information. So you should write a hook and then general information about the topic, and then you move to the third part, which is the most important part of an introduction. The most important part of an introduction is the thesis statement. The thesis statement is the last sentence of the introduction. What is the thesis statement? It's the last sentence of an introduction, and it holds the main idea of the essay. So when I say the thesis, it means the main idea of the essay. So till now, we have three main parts of an introduction: the hook, which is a catchy sentence, the background information, which is the general knowledge, and the thesis statement, which is the main idea of the essay. So for example, let's say that the essay is about the benefits of having a growth mindset. What is a growth mindset? It means to have a mindset that is developing, that is a mindset that believes in working hard, a mindset that believes in people who do not give up, and so on. Okay, a good thesis statement would be, for example, having a growth mindset can help people achieve their goals and overcome different challenges they might face. So this is the thesis. So from the thesis, I will conclude that in the body paragraphs, we are going to talk about the benefits of having a growth mindset. So let's put all of these together: the hook, the background information, and the thesis, the benefits of having a growth mindset. Put all excuses aside and remember this: you are capable. To be famous, quote by Zig Ziglar, shows us that we are able to change into more positive and productive people. This is the hook. Background information: many people don't know that just by putting some effort and working on their attitude, they can achieve wonders. This is the background information. And the thesis is: having a growth mindset can help people achieve their goals and overcome different challenges they might face. This is the thesis. So this is an effective introduction to your essay, in which it contains a hook, background information, and a thesis statement. Now let's move to the second part of an essay, which is the body. Usually in our essays, we have 2 or more body paragraphs. In the body paragraph, we have to talk about the information that were mentioned in the thesis. So the thesis statement said that we have to talk about the importance of having a growth mindset. So I have in the body paragraphs to explain what are the benefits of having a growth mindset. For example, it has been proven that having a positive attitude will help people achieve their goals and become successful. This is the topic sentence. I have also supporting details in the body paragraph in which I use in order to support my idea. They might be statistics, they might be examples, they might be opinions, anything that supports your idea. And then at the end of the body paragraph, we have something called a concluding sentence, in which you restate the main idea of the paragraph using different words. So till now, we have 2 parts of an essay: the thesis, the introductory paragraph, which is made up of a hook, background information, and thesis. And we have the body paragraph, which is made up of a topic sentence, supporting details, and a concluding sentence. The last part of our essay is the conclusion, or the concluding paragraph. This is the last paragraph of our essay. It usually have the following. It restates the thesis statement using different words. It summarizes the essay, and it gives a final thought or gives a certain opinion or a certain feeling or a piece of advice or a call of attention and so on. So usually, please make sure to make your conclusion a strong one, a powerful one, and imagine that this conclusion is a free space for you to write whatever you want about the topic you are discussing. So in a conclusion, we have to restate the thesis, we have to summarize the essay, we have to give our opinion, we have to express our feelings if we want, we have to give a certain piece of advice, and so on. So this is called the concluding paragraph, which is the last paragraph of our essay. So to wrap up, the essay, is a group of paragraphs, which are the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. The introduction is made up of a hook, background information, and thesis statement. A body paragraph is made up of a topic sentence, supporting details, and a conclusion, while a concluding sentence, while a conclusion or the concluding paragraph is made up of restating the thesis statement, summarizing the essay, and giving your final thought or your final opinion. Okay, guys, now we are going to talk about the types of essay, the three main types of essay. We have the expository writing, the descriptive writing, and the narrative writing. The expository writing is an essay in which the writer aims or purpose is to explain or illustrate or inform. Such kinds of this type of essay are problem solution essay, comparison contrast essay, cause effect essay, and advantages and disadvantages essay. The second kind, which is the descriptive writing. In this type of writing, the author uses the five senses and figurative speech in order to paint a certain picture to the reader. It means the writer describes maybe a certain scene, a certain person, describes a certain place, describes a certain object, describes a person. So it's not necessary just to describe a place. Narrative writing, in which the author is basically telling a story. We have types of narrative writing such as biography, autobiography, historical documents, short stories, and novels. These are types of the narrative writing, and usually in narrative writing, the author uses the time or the chronological order in which he writes the events in order. As you can see here, this is a sample essay. It's about family issues. One of the family issues is generation gap and the gap between parents and their children. We are going to start with the essay. First of all, we started with the title. You have to listen to each other. Here in this essay, the writer is explaining to us why is it important for children to listen to their parents and have debates with their parents. We started as usual with a hook. After that, the background information. As you can see, we started with the hook. This is the hook. As children grow up to become adolescents, they go through so many changes in their attitude and behavior. Then we move to the background information and then to the thesis statement, which is the last sentence in the introduction. And they said this issue has several aspects that need to be tackled carefully so as not to lead to huge problems within the family. Then we started with the first body paragraph, in which we explained the first reason why children and especially teenagers and their parents should have debates and arguments together. Then we move to the second body paragraph. The conflict can be dealt with in several ways. The ways in order to solve this problem, the problem of the generation gap between parents and their children. And then we move to the conclusion. We started our conclusion with to conclude. We restated what we mentioned in the thesis statement, that the issue of generation gap is not an easy issue. And then, yet with communication and tolerance, we started giving our own opinion. Both the children and their parents will be able to pass through this shaky stage without causing conflict within the family. Thank you all for listening.